All right, guys, let's talk about moving your website to another website. Say you did the website and you meant to put it somewhere else, not with the admin panel particularly, but you're done and you're putting it somewhere else. Quick note, by the way, if you are going to keep it in place, remember to allow Google to index it, right? Whoops, let me try this. View page source. And the robots content, no index right now. If I just sit and wait for Google to index this site or this page, especially all the pages here, I've got a long wait coming because I flatly told Google and Bing and Yahoo in the coding of the page not to index these pages. Okay, that's perfect for guys like us who need to put these websites up for other people to see, but we're not trying to use them ourselves. This is just a workspace. But if it's your real website, then make sure that Google and Bing and Yahoo see the pages. Go to global settings, go to the bottom. Google and other crawlers can index pages. Yes, say yes, okay? And update, right? Don't forget to update. Just go check your page and make sure it took. Okay. Now I'm going to leave it on no for the moment and show you something else. Export the project. Let's say we're going to put the project up. Where do I want to put it? I want to give it to the guy build it for us, say. Okay. So I'm going to assume I have this page done, and I'm going to assume it's for someone else, and I want to put the website up over there. Okay. Not only that, I wanted to make sure I had some side things like the side dash, slash moji.html page. Okay. Just for all that information, we'll assume I have the var sheet, the CSV file, and I could keep it with the project. Maybe I'd even upload it to the guy's website too. And he'll never know what it is, or she will never know what it is. But that way I have their files together. If I need it, like source files, I can go get it, download it, do something with it if I need it. Or I'll know where to get it. Who knows? And I also have a backup, okay, slash backup here, .html. And that's a page that I know I can reach. Just simply, just if I need it. It's a backup of the home page, really. It's the information that goes on the home page, okay? So those things exist. They're not connected to the menu, so Google cannot see them, but they're part of my website and will be treated as such. So when I export it, it will be there in the background, not indexed. Okay. And that way, if I need it, I can do it. So how do you do this? Well, you've got two choices. You can export to HTML, is just what it's called, or you can upload it to FTP if you have the FTP information for the website. Okay. Now I'm going to say upload to FTP and show you how that works. Now allow indexing of the pages. It's saying your current global settings for indexing is no. Would you like to change it? Yes, usually, right? The assumption is we're going to put this website up on, let's say this, bestplumbersintown.com because there's nothing there, okay? There's no pages there, okay? And I want to put it there on purpose, all right? So anyway, I'm going to put it there, okay? So I'm going to allow indexing and absolute paths. Do I use the URL or not? For instance, with the URL, I could do it like this: http://best-plumbers-in-town, and I would especially do it if I have a folder I want to put all the pages into. Like say this is somebody else's website, and say it already has pages of their own, 20 or 40 or 100 or 5 or 2 or 1. But they don't want to lose their pages. They just want extra pages, more stuff, a new project like a special offer that you're doing for them. And since they don't have a folder called special offer, you checked with them. They made sure, you made sure. You couldn't find it. You went to visit it and there's nothing there. Okay, and they check, they don't have this folder. You could log into FTP, they don't have this folder. Then you can put their pages there, right? You can just put their pages there, okay? And so make sure you know what you're doing, right? Because if they have pages on their website and you go uploading, you could overwrite some of their pages. That's not our responsibility. This is a tool for you to work with, like FTP. FTP is not responsible if you overwrite your own pages, and we are not responsible if you overwrite somebody else's pages. So a lot of people don't do this because they're not comfortable with it, with the FTP, and then a lot of people do because they are. I'm comfortable with it. A lot of people I know are. Okay. What do we always tell somebody before we do work on their site? What's the best thing you should do? Just to make sure. You should make sure they've performed a recent backup, and then they have to get back to you and say they did. Got it? That way, everyone's agreed. They said they got one, that's on their shoulders, and now you can put stuff up. That way, if you accidentally override anything that was important, it won't matter. They can get it from the backup. All right, I've made that clear, so I'm going to come back to this. Do we or don't we use a URL? Well, there's a question mark here for absolute paths. If you hover over it, it tells you the answer. If you're uploading the website to a main domain or an add-on domain or a subdomain, then use without. That's this. Okay. If you're going to use the URL, it's going to be because you put the project into a folder like domain.com/folder. And that's exactly what I was showing you. That's a folder on the domain. Okay. If I want to put the whole website into this brand new folder that doesn't exist yet, okay, that's what I would be doing. But right now I just want to put on the main website. Okay. Other than that, it's the same thing. So let me do this. FTP server, really that's just the website name. Make sure to follow these red instructions here. Okay. Server name without FTP dot. Just put it in like that. Okay, the user and the password. If you're on HostMonster, the user is the username you use to log into your account on HostMonster, to log into the cPanel. Okay. The password is whatever password you use to log into your cPanel 2. Okay. This goes for top level domains. Okay. This also goes for, um, well, yeah, subdomains and add-on domains. Really, this is going to be correct. Okay. What will change, of course, depending on where you're putting it, it's going to be the folder. If you have the HostMonster account that we're recommending all the time, the one that we are always asking you to get through our link here, okay, we can help you if you have any trouble with the FTP paths. Okay, go to the resources page, right? MOWG resources page, and there it is at the top. This one right here. Get it here. Okay, that's the right one to get. Doesn't cost you anything more to get it through our link than if you get it from them directly, and you get everything they give you plus whatever else we can give you. So it's worth it to get it from here instead. You get all their stuff plus more than they would have given you if you get it through this link. Okay. All right, I've made that clear. Let me get back. Okay. All right, so this is what you would use to log in on HostMonster, and for the folder, it's always going to be this. It's going to be a slash public underscore HTML end slash. That would be for the root. Now, if I really wanted to put this in a special offer folder, I have to keep typing special, right? Dash offer and another slash. Make sure there's a slash at the very, very end, or the links won't work right. Okay. And I would have to use this. Okay. This right here with no slash. This is just the path. Matches the actual FTP folder with the slash at the end. Okay. And it probably says something about that. And if it doesn't, whatever. Now, for some reason, this connect FTP button isn't working for me. It might be a browser thing. I'll go back and check later and make sure we get this right. Okay. And I want to put it there anyway. I want to put it on the main page, like I said. So here and here. Okay. There. All right. I'm just going to upload. This does work. So upload on FTP. Yep. We're going to do it. And there it goes. See that? Everything just started going. And it's all done. Yep. And that means it covered everything. CSS files, images, everything. So if I look now, well, check that out. The whole website's over there. Wasn't that nice and easy? All you had to know was their FTP information and the main folder to put it in. Okay. Now, if I do want to put another one in a folder called special offer, I can just do it real quick, right? Like, let's see, special dash offer. Of course, there's nothing there. Let's try it. Same thing now. That, and that. Let's try it. Public underscore HTML slash special dash offer. And it only works if I use the URL, or else it's just not going to look right. Best plumbers in town special offer. Okay, no slash up here, but down here, add that slash at the end. Okay, not at the top, but the bottom. Okay, let's try this again. Upload on FTP, yes. Now the assumption would be I made some kind of change to the website if I'm putting it in a new folder.